Despite serious financial problems, Barcelona have activated economic levers by selling off a percentage of their La Liga TV rights for the next 25 years and have done some incredible work in the summer transfer window as a result. Xavi's side have signed Frank Kessie and Andreas Christensen on free transfers. They hijacked Chelsea's hijacking of Arsenal's Raphinha bid, and then they pulled off an incredible coup by signing Robert Lewandowski from Bayern Munich. With Jules Koundé and Cesar Azpilicueta next in their sights, it's time to look at 3 ways a very different Barcelona could line up during the 2022-23 season. If Barcelona pull off all their transfers, their team will be almost unrecognisable from the 11s that Xavi had to put out in his first couple of months as the manager. Marc-Andre ter Stegen remains in goal, but with young Iñaki Peña as his backup, the German will have to re-find his best form to keep his spot as the undisputed starter. Cesar Azpilicueta, a serial winner and experienced veteran, is the club's target for right back. Sure, he's not the quickest, but there will be other solutions to deal with the quicksilver wingers like Vinicius Jr. Those solutions will come from centre-back, where Barcelona hope to add the rapid Jules Koundé to the rapid and massive Ronald Araujo. Both men are physical phenomenons, as well as being tactically intelligent, capable of playing right back as well. So when the Blaugrana are scheduled to face a potent winger, don't be surprised if Andreas Christensen or even the veteran Gerard Piqué gets a start. Eric Garcia is the backup until he bulks up. In midfield, Xavi can put together one of the best trios in world football, but with Pedri and Gavi both still being at the age where they need to be rotated to protect their career, expect to see a lot of Kessie and Frenkie de Jong if he stays. Meanwhile, expect Nico Gonzalez to spend the season as Busquets' understudy so that he's ready to take over in a year's time. Up front, the right wing will star 2 absolutely electric and unpredictable dribblers who excel at creating chances for others. Ousmane Dembele is a 2-footed, two-way threat, while Raphinha is like a Brazilian version of Arjen Robben, albeit with slightly less predictability and a delightful bag of tricks. On the left, we have the cerebral, goal-scoring wide forwards. Ferran Torres and Ansu Fati will peel in off the left and make dangerous runs into space. Ferran will probably start, as Ansu needs a long time to recover from his brutal 2-year injury nightmare. Up top, the first Polish player in Barcelona's history has arrived. Robert Lewandowski has scored 40+ goals across all competitions in 7 consecutive seasons and will be chasing the Pichichi Trophy. The fact he turns 34 in August actually only strengthens his claim, given that a 33-year-old Lionel Messi and a 34-year-old Karim Benzema are the previous 2 winners. It also means Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang no longer has to carry the entire attack on his own back and may even pop up in the left forward role himself. This would allow Xavi to pick all 3 BVB boys together. Louis and Albert scored 44 goals combined during their only season together in Dortmund, while Dembele channeled his BVB form to finish top of the La Liga assist charts in 2021-22, despite playing just 40% of the season. It is a devastating trio. Sometimes Barcelona need a plan B, and while Xavi's debut season saw him use a type of 4-4-2 to launch crosses into the box for the big man Luuk de Jong, now he can afford to be a bit more nuanced. Enter the 3-3-1-3. The Cruyffist siege weapon that all European Cup-winning Barcelona managers have used at some point. This system allows for maximum width while also maintaining midfield control. The trade-off? You have 3 centre-backs covering the width of the pitch, so the outside guys had better be quick. With the increased need for verticality, we would see more of de Jong than Gavi, at least if everyone is fit and remains at the club. Then at the head of the diamond, or just playing up front as well, depending on the opponent, would be Lewandowski. The Pole has the skill set of both a number 9 and a number 10, so in desperate times he can be used here so that Aubameyang can be the number 9 and raid with pace. Out wide, Xavi will unleash both Raphinha and Dembele. These 2 lightning-quick wingers will stay wide, stretching the field and driving at their opponents to open up space and create for others. La Masia can't develop traditional number 9s, it seems, but Barcelona's academy has produced a world-class player at pretty much every other position in the game. And what's more, they've recently become very good at identifying and signing young talent. All this to say that every single player in this final 11 is 23 and under, with a former La Masia graduate as their professor. The tactical structure is the same as the main team, but young Iñaki Peña keeps goal, Eric Garcia and Ronald Araujo resume their defensive partnership, while Dest and Balde start at fullback. A touch raw, but with plenty of promise. Gavi and Pedro Iniesta retain their place in midfield, of course, but a Sergio Busquets apprentice is needed to complete the Holy Trinity. Nico Gonzalez is a big body midfielder who excels in duels as well as maintaining momentum with quick first-time passes. Of the 100 players that attempted more than 100 take-ons in La Liga in 2021-22, only Frenkie de Jong had a better dribble success rate than Nico. There's also new boy Pablo Torre, an attacking midfielder who looks like he's a perfect stylistic fit with Xavi's Barcelona. In attack, Ferran remains on the left, and on the opposite flank we will find Abde. The Moroccan-born winger is a speed demon with a powerful dribbling style that is less refined than Dembele and Raphinha, but still very impactful. Up front is the chosen one himself, Ansu Fati. Handed Lionel Messi's number 10 shirt, there is tremendous pressure on him to perform. He's still the youngest goalscorer in Champions League history, but his last 2 years have been dominated by a horrible knee injury that has robbed him of his explosive energy. Saying that, Ansu has averaged 0.75 La Liga goals per 90 minutes since his debut 2019-20 season. Aubameyang and Lionel Messi are the only players that can beat him.